Welcome to The First Page, our video series featuring Thomas C. Foster, author of How to Read Literature Like a Professor. With Professor Foster as our guide, discover that the first page, first paragraph, even sometimes the first sentence of a novel, is the key for what is to come. The opening provides up to 18 important clues to the rest of the novel. Things like style, tone, mood, narrative identity and attitude, theme, and point of view are all here. So watch carefully as Foster delves into the first page of such HarperCollins classroom favorites as To Kill a Mockingbird, Their Eyes Were Watching God, and The Bean Trees. The Crying of Lot 49 by Thomas Pynchon.
Hello again and welcome. Let's say, just for the sake of argument, that you're about to be thrust into an alien world for a whole novel. Seems to me that common decency requires that fair warning be given as early as possible. The first sentence, for instance. It doesn't matter what alien world, really. The eighth planet of a twin star system on the other side of the galaxy would be alien. Or Middle Earth, an alternative world where clocks run backward and rivers carry sand rather than water. Or Southern California in the 1960s. Than which no fantasy world is stranger. Trust me on this. For years, I have had students tell me that the world they encounter in Thomas Pynchon's wonderful little novel, The Crying of Lot 49, must take place on another planet, preferably in another galaxy. And it is strange, especially if you weren't around for that time. So here's the drill. If you're going to present an odd milieu, you need to be upfront about it. Be peculiar from the start. Like this. One summer afternoon, Mrs. Oedipa Maas came home from a Tupperware party whose hostess had put perhaps a little too much kirsch in the fondue to find that she, Oedipa, had been named executor, or she supposed executrix, of the estate of one Pierce Inverarity, a California real estate mogul who had once lost $2 million in his spare time, but still had assets numerous and tangled enough to make the job of sorting it all out more than honorary. The passage goes on to mention a slammed hotel door in Mazatlan, the lawn in front of the library at Cornell, Bela Bartok, the financier Jay Gould, and a law firm with the almost plausible name of Warp, Wistful, Kubitschek, and McMingus. For me, the greatest oddity in all of that detail, possibly barring the kirsch and the fondue, is the Tupperware party itself. But I think most readers would plump for her name, Oedipa Maas. Really? Toto, I think we're not in Kansas anymore. Pynchon uses that line as the epigraph to his masterpiece, Gravity's Rainbow, but it could apply to all his novels. This little book is full of weird names, events coming at our heroine out of the blue, strange coincidences, cartoonish personalities, outlandish scenarios, and more than a hint of malice, personal or cosmic. By the end, Oedipa, and the reader too, feel quite battered and shaken by it all, uncertain whether or not it can be quite real. It's a good thing, then, to build in that sense right at the beginning, where the names don't quite fit with our sense of reality, where something unexpected and onerous takes place, and where the main character hopes in vain that her sense of being unbalanced and disoriented is a product of drunkenness. The other thing Pynchon wisely does with this first sentence is announce his style. Now that's a sentence. It moves back and forth, embeds minor details and asides in subordinate clauses, packs itself nearly to the breaking point, and leaves us almost breathless. Get used to it. Pynchon absolutely believes that the world is constantly crashing in on us, overloading us, pushing us to the breaking point, and he adopts a style to match: crowded, rushing, elbowing, manic, gorgeous. You simply cannot speed read his prose. Sit back, he tells us, relax, enjoy this world of strangeness and beauty, anxiety and dislocation, paranoia, and generosity. My magic carpet is intricate, but it will take you flying.
For more information about the first page, please visit www.harperacademic.com.